All right, Aries, how you doing out there today, boo? Now, I was up here trying to do a reading to see where everybody at with their solar plexus, but I think that would probably be too much for me to pull them all out. So I'm gonna do something different. I was doing that for my other channel, but I said I'll be here all day trying to do that. So I said, let me just come over here to you and see what's going on in your energy. Because I might call it a day. I got tired now. Now, let's see. I want to know what's going on with your heart, boo. How you feeling out here in these streets? I've been trying to get my little self together. Personal. Business. Now we got... Damn. Now, damn. 666. That number keeps showing up for us. However, it's not a bad number either. Look it up. Now, you got third eye as well as the crown chakra where healing begins. And we got the 2 sticking out, which indicates some type of balance. Or the second house, individuality. Now, 6 and 7 is here. Now, you could be saying 67 could be significant. Or 66, you could be born in those years. Don't have to be. You could be a life path number 6. Or 7. Now, I want to say, because you have the 3rd and the crown showing up. Damn, and the heart. Woo! Win or lose. Now, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7. And win or lose is about, amicable relationships. You know how sometimes people get divorced, but they still part as friends? Now, I think the 5th house is very important here, because I said I wanted to see how your heart is doing, and it's right here at the bottom of the deck. And because it's here, and I like that it's associated with the number 4, because we know that 444 is our number. It's mine anyway. So I had to recap that story that I lost that money order for $444 before I came into my awakening. That's that. When I thought about it, I said, what was that, karma debt? And all I can continue to think about is the person that, if they understand what that number means, oh my God, the joy that I get from that. Okay, yeah. Did I pay it forward, spirit? Did I pay it forward? All right, but let me see. I think I'm going to read out the 5th house for you, because I think that's what's important here, because everything else is related to the chakras, and they all, look where they at, y'all. The heart, the crown, and your 3rd eye. Yeah. Win or lose. We're going to take this one as the voice. The throat. Because it's the sword. The sword of truth. And it's blue. Right? You can't make it up. That make it so bad. Let me see something. Where the cards at? Spirit. I love spirit. See? The throat. And it's the number 5. For all the non-believers. And it's right up under that. Dang! Oh my God. I was going into the deck to find out what was going on. tell y'all a special kind of group over here. Y'all special. Now, I just did a reading for TikTok, and Spirit said y'all her what is that? Boo baby, something like that right there. I forgot what it was, but listen, it didn't come from me, because when I be over there, I be talking 50 miles per hour. I know it don't be coming from me. Fast. But let me see. We're gonna pull from these. Now, I like these cards because they are really based around society, everyday life. What's going on in the real world? What's going on with you? And you got partnerships. And that's located right here on the third eye. You can see clearly now in regards to the relationships. And that's probably why win and lose is here. And I said something about amicable. And North Node is lining up at the bottom of the deck. North Node is your destination, your dedicated path, that journey. Christ consciousness, following the North Star. And look who coming out. Spirit is, you see how I flew out, right? And who that? You? Aries on act with the crown. Is it healing, boo? Right here. That's what it says here. Win or lose. And we just seen the North Node right here, pass. And you know, every time you see 33, there's lessons. You don't learn them. The pass, win or lose. Look like you about to be activated with solar flares. Activate. Now, I think this has a lot to do with that 8-8 portal. Wow, boo. See how special you is? Oh, yeah. Spirit said I did it for the fire sign. You did boo babies. Oh my God, Bookie babies or something like that. I was like, wow. But let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel kind of a little fun today. Every day, but a little extra probably today. But let me read out what the 5th house is talking about. Now, you could be saying 555 and 999 a lot. That's because you're going through some type of big shifts. Now, the 5th house refers to children, creativity, and the pursuit of pleasure. This includes personal interests, love affairs, sports, hobbies, speculation, risk-taking, teaching, drama, creative expression, love, gambling. The 5th house is all about being yourself and enjoying it. Romance, dating, love affairs, sexual relationships are ruled by the 5th house. Now, marriage is not ruled by the 5th house. You know, this really is about your own individuality. This is about you losing control over trying to control a relationship. Now, a lot of time, marriages is based on economic status. Marriages was never meant to be merely about love. It was about status. Yeah, that's why you have arranged marriages, boo. Now, I know most of y'all know that, but I just thought I'll point that out. Now, let's see what's going on. Now, we're going to pull from a couple of decks. Just to see where this is going. That came out too quick. But we're going to take it. We got the child. Now this is childlike expression, creativity, and everything we just talked about. With the number 13. And we got a reflection going on here. 1331. You could be saying that. You could be saying 1313, 133. Yeah. I don't know. Your birthday could be March the 31st, the 30th, the 3rd, the 13th. We're going to put her right there, right there. Now, anytime I see this card, this is always giving me the golden child. Now, sometimes this partnership, in my opinion, is based on your masculine and feminine coming into union. It could be a twin flame relationship. It could be any type of relationship, any type of partnership. However, when I get Juno, isn't that one? Two become one? Or, you know, no, it's one, ain't it? We got another 3. The 3s is hot, boo. The 3s is hot. Now let's see what this act is talking about in regards to this crown. The mice. Now you know that Gemini runs the mind. The mice. Now the mice, you know, little pesky creatures that you can't see. You can hear them running around in your house, right? And you gotta find a trap so that you can catch them. Be mindful of the mind right here on the crown. It's time to act. Now we're gonna read out and see what the I think you're coming. I think you're coming up out of that. You sharp as a whip, win or lose. Damn, and we got the number 1 right here with the rider. Information. And look who it's coming from. Mama Gaia with the number 5. You can't tell me it ain't about the 5th house. Individuality. Look at the rainbow. It started out with girl over here. This is you connecting. Right here. Same numbers, 5. You could be, I told you could be saying 55 or 333 a lot, or 9, even though 9 ain't down here. Because 9s is transitioning. It's like you're coming up out your path. We seen the North Node, didn't we? Or was I in another reading? Child, listen, y'all. Now let's see. I think, no, let me do it like this. We're going to pull some shadow so we can get you right. Get you right and tight. It's making me think about a comment that I got, but I ain't even going to say it. Now, you have a lack of awareness, but it's an ending to that because you got the child there with that completion. Now, again, remember that this can be somebody in your energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. We also have dark reflections right here on the mice and time to act. However, we got positive change showing up. And right here, yeah, breaking the chains from the battle within. Win or lose. Now, win or lose, you know, is not about admitting defeat, but it's about understanding the lesson in it, letting it go. When you begin to understand the journey that you actually signed up for all this crap, I know it'll be hard to believe, but yeah. Now, a lot of times we have been faced with towers in our life, red flags, and we chose to ignore them. And this is where you have to take that accountability. You know, before we would probably sum it up as I'm overreacting, I'm overthinking, but no, your gut is trying to tell you something. A lot of times people always talking about they ignore the red flags. Some people make it out, some people don't. This is what you have to be mindful of. If one thing spirituality doesn't teach you, it tells you to pay attention to that gut feeling that you get. Now, I'm talking about all these rainbows done came out on all these cards. All of them got a rainbow. But in the midst of this is you, the mind, and dark reflections. When you look into the abyss looks back. Truth seeking and liberation. And I think you're doing that. I think you're acting on that. I know you are. Because you got win or lose here at the end. The sword of truth. But we're going to clarify it. Now, it do look like this new beginning, because this is also one representing you. This information is coming in from the Most High. For any inner conflict that you may be facing, because it says resolution. And remember, we all got room to grow. And you're in alignment. Right here. With the third eye. You're above this, because it didn't come out. Right here. Right on the crown. It's like your third eye, as well as your perception, is becoming clear. You know, you're not down here. This is where you start out. You up here. That's all three of them. You got to work on all this. And we seen the heart at the bottom of the deck. Tell me that ain't in alignment. This is karmic relationships. This is your self-esteem. This is connection to source. That's elevation. Alright? Now let's see what's coming out the top. Did I want to read out the I like to read out the challenges of these cards. The Hierophant. Now we know that the Hierophant it's a number 5 too. Now we know that the Hierophant represents traditions, institutions, beliefs, and stuff like that. And it's right here on lack of awareness. However, this child, you know, your innocence was tampered with in regards to relationships, you know, the programming of the roles that people play in relationships. Now, listen, I say utilize everybody's individual strengths to build the family that you acquire or want. You know, I think if everybody is giving 100 and using the best skill sets to get the job done, and that's how you do it. Now, it do look like your hard work is paying off because, you know, sometimes the Hierophant represents philanthropy, contracts, marriages, partnerships we got over here, collaboration. And they look like they just new beginnings. They look like they're good to go, boo. As long as you paying attention, keeping your eye on the swivel. Recognizing the game, recognizing the play. Now let me see. Now the challenge of the partnerships. Yeah, it's all about equal partnerships. I was just reading that, but I think I like to focus on the challenge. And it says, if you live out your ambition through the mate or your partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy, manipulation, disempowerment, and micromanaging. Yeah, like a lot of times they say the woman is supposed to stay home and raise the kids and all this crap right here. And then you get lost in losing yourself and just raising children. Now, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I ain't got nothing against that. But a lot of people are not fulfilled when they're just home raising the kids and taking... You lose yourself. You know, I don't think it's healthy to be just restricted to just being a homebody. You are meant to have an experience, not to live vicariously through your husband and your children. You got gifts and creative ones. It is not just based around being a homemaker. That's why relationships fail, y'all. It's the programming of it all. Societal norms in regards to what a marriage, a family is supposed to be. You gotta step outside the box and do what's good for you. Now, it do look like we got the Hierophant and the Justice card here. Now, it could be leaving some and entering some. That's what the card said. Some people going in, some people coming out. Didn't it say that? With the lack of awareness right here on the child. And again, the child does implicate childlike behavior, you know. Now that's in work or in play. It's time to grow up. Maintain your individuality. Do not lose yourself in your partners. Get it, boo? You know, it's something. Yeah, of course, throughout my life, I done had relationships where I had a relationship where God, he didn't even want me to work. He wanted to give me all this money. Gave me all this money, his paycheck and everything. Child, it was horrible. It was horrible. He thought he owned me. This is liberation with the third eye. Win or lose. This is you walking away from that awareness, isolation, feeling left out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into who you truly are. I think when you go into a relationship, it should be more about sharing your life with someone versus what they can do for you. You should be able to do that for yourself. How they gonna make you whole? You should be whole by yourself. Now, before we get to let's see what the challenge is in regards to Aries. Why do I feel like it's going to be something based on your temper? Somebody left in the comments before that Aries don't have tempers. I said she must don't know a lot of Aries. Or may not even be an Aries. Now the challenge is accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. Proceed with caution. Right there on the mind. Now, I've been guilty of that, rushing in. Not just relationship, but just things in general. Yeah, I'll be like, well, heck, I'm going to just try it. You know what I'm saying? We know win or lose. Oh, no. How many times I can say I regretted those actions? Too many to count. So slow down, boo. Alright? Think things through. It is right here on your crown. Seeking the truth and liberation. Yeah. Rush the judgment. You know, sometimes I think I used to hear a story, and because it sounded so compelling and true, and come to find out a little later that it was a whole big old lie. That's why you need to slow down, calm your nerves, and all this stuff right here. Don't rush the judgment. And that could be said for what's going on in the media. You know? A lot of people like to see a lot of things going on in the comments, not knowing that these is bots pushing your buttons, making you jump on some of these bandwagons. The deception is real. So slow down. Be a boss. Keep your cool. He came right back out. Now, sometimes this is a poverty mindset. You know? I guess I'm going to mention it. Somebody said they're going to burn their heart to ashes because they tired of holding on to hope and waiting. And it's that mindset. It's why you're still in that position, boo. You got to know that these things is going to happen. This is the year of the knowing, not the hoping. You can take hope out your vocabulary. I don't hope for nothing. You got to know it. You got to know you tapped in the source. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to plant seeds for them to grow. You got to go within. You got to be all right by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with having collaborations. And no man is a mountain. However, source do work through people. Don't get me wrong. But you can get it done. The right people will come your way. Now and again, on the crown chakra is anxiety. Right here with these mice. It's time to come from up out of that, boo. But I see you moving on. I see good news coming your way. As long as you stay consistent, the law of attraction is real. It cannot be denied. It's the law. Whatever you put your heart and your foot in is going to come back. You just got to put one foot in front of the other. And you can't give up. Be open to healing information. It's too much information out here for people to be stuck in the same mindsets of their ancestors. It's time to move beyond those patterns. The battle within is, we got self-love here. Let's do that connection. There's a lot of y'all coming up out of that. This is about being in control over your emotions. Inner conflict. This is self-love. That's what that ace represents. Pouring into your own cup. That's the holy grail. With the moon at the bottom of the deck. Information coming in from spirit, gifts, insight, in regards to all the self-doubt and the toxic things that you tell yourself. Bringing it into balance this year. And this is what this is all about. This is what that 888 portal brung in. You're in your 8. You're moving into your 9 and your 10. 10 is the 1. It's a new beginning. Next year, some of your lives is going to be something unrecognizable. You ain't going to know what happened to you. Who was that girl back then? If I only knew what I knew. Listen, I already see it. I see it. And I keep telling you, the only thing you got to do is heal. And when you begin to heal and love upon yourself, your whole life going to change. It's not about going outside searching for nothing. It's about going within. You ain't got to worry about what Joe Smoke or Judy or Tootie doing over there. It ain't about them. Forget them. Let it go. Win or lose. Now, for some reason, I really want to read out that card for you. It ain't about them. Forget them. Ain't got time for them. It's about me. It's my life. Saying Beyonce internet is my internet, right? Shoot, who is Beyonce? Who? Shoot. Yeah, but Beyonce ain't got that though, you, right? That's how you should be feeling. Where is it at? Now this book got so many files in it until, let me see. Let me see if I can just go back here. The win and lose card. Okay, we found it right away. It's on page 125. How about that for fives and 125? Think that's a coinky dink? It's all about the fives. Now it says, often in matters of the heart, people find themselves in disagreements, set against one another, in a battle of wills. Egos take the place of intellect. Greed overtakes generosity. The love in relationships is forgotten in the desire to win. But it says, where there is a winner, there is also a loser. The partners are no longer equal, and the relationship can falter or completely break down. At this time, be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached. Solve disagreements in ways that makes everyone's a winner. Find the middle ground, where each person yields just a bit. Let's say, but just enough that will, it's like compromise. Sorry for the stumbling of my words. Now it says, let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart. In the end, it's not winning that matters. It's the love. Now, of course, it's not about being submissive to bad behavior. Because you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. You got to know how to fight fair. You got to know if it's worth holding on to. If somebody's cheating on you, why is you sitting around allowing somebody to cheat on you? The first time, if they do it and get away with it that time, why wouldn't they do it again? You're still going to have that constant reminder of that thought playing around in your head. Do people really get over that? Or are you always on pins and needles if he's looking at somebody, what he's doing? No. Unless that's what you go for. You know, the universe is going to give you exactly what you think you deserve. You think men all cheaters? That's 9 out of 10 what you're going to get, boo. Think you're going to get your faithful man? The universe will package you one up and send one your way. Now, I'm not going to say that, you know, we can determine the fate of what's going to go on with people, but win or lose, you're going to be all right in the end. It's how you feel about yourself. Can you walk away? Or are you just going to hang on to somebody that's continuously cheating on you, thinking they're going to change? No. They're going to just see how much more they can give you, boo. How much can you take? How much more can I break you? And then you say, he did me wrong, she did me wrong. No, who did who wrong? Who stayed in the relationship? You got a choice. That's how you feel about yourself. Or you just don't care that he cheated. Going back to these marriages. As long as he bring home the bacon. Boy, I remember they was hyping us up with that. Don't he bring home the bacon? I don't care what he did. Yeah, what a big disservice they did to me. I bought a hood what is it? Hood, line, and sinker. Wonder why I'm all jacked up. And they go to Queen of Wands. That 10 and that 11. That 10 and that 1 wand is 11. Give me the sword of truth. Intuition. Choices. Relationships. No matter what kind of relationship they be. Friends or whatever. You gotta put your foot down. You got all these girlfriends around here stabbing you in your back, sleep with your man and all that kind of crap. Yeah. That's because we're broken people. Ain't got time for it. You got old people out here still doing that mess. And you kind of give them grace when they still young and wet behind the ears, but child, you still in your 40s and 50s and you still creeping with somebody's husband. That's a whole hot mess. Alcohols and drugs to make you do some stupid stuff. There's the Queen of Swords, being astute, standing in her truth. Yeah, right here on partnerships. Clarifying. You know, a lot of times you go into relationships and speculation. And you got people out here in their mind about what the relationship, they ain't had no confirmation or no kind of talk with the partner, but they're in a whole relationship with somebody that they dating. I've seen people be in a whole committed relationship with the married man. And they better not cheat. What kind of mess is that? Child, listen. Investments. Third eye. I see healthy ones coming. However, understand that wish fulfillment doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that you should also have. You know, the heart want what the heart want. Is it truly what you want? Is these investments at the best interest of you? Alright? I do see some balance. There's the Empress at ooh. Do I see a relationship? I see the emperor and the empress. That's the emperor. That's the empress. Right here, together, in the midst of this thing. Now, the empress and the empress does represent a man or a woman in general, a mother and a father. However, they right there. And I see a relationship, a healthy one. I see a lot of lessons learned. And damn, there you go. This is somebody moving towards something. And I'm telling you, this person is high vibrational. And there's the Ace of Swords. Spirit tell me I'm telling the truth. Somebody get the gist of this thing. Right here, win or lose. You done learn. This is your energy. This is Aries energy. You get it. It's over, baby. 9 to the 10. Right there on the crown chakra and the mice all up in your head telling you lies. That's what you're moving towards, boo. Look at you. Look at that head is lit. That's you action working on the shadow. Oh, look at the karmic completions and all that good stuff. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of you. You need your cotton picking money. I got my own money. Right? Especially telling the truth, about to get lit. Look at all these gifts you're about to get. That's right there on dreams. And that rider. And that south node. Yeah. Like you got a lot of options there, boo. Look like a surprise coming your way. Let's say dreams, and one of those got a little surprise in it. However, it's about making all those healthy choices. It's about going within, that battle within. Not going outside of yourself. Yeah, Spirit, I understand the part that I played in it. I was wrong. I know I was wrong. I get it. We all had to pay that karma. I remember my first one was $444. Oh boy, I cried. I think I cried for about an hour or two. And the first thing I said, what did I do? Oh my God, what did I do? You know, when you do something, when you lose something, you had to do something wrong. And I had the nerve to ask. Now you don't remember. Oh my God. I love Spirit so bad. Oh my God, y'all, it's too funny. 44 minutes on the clock. Look, 7-7 right there. This is what you're moving away from. The deception, the trickery that you have caused to yourself. Oh, what a tangle web we weave when we first practiced to deceive. I remember when I thought about lowering my standards, going out there dating somebody that I thought was beneath me. I think that was the worstest one, y'all. Them ugly ones be cutting up. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, shoot. All right. That's enough about me. Yeah, okay, boo. There you go. You got 4 wands right there at the end. Moving forward. Her wand and that 3 of wands make 4. That's stability. That's that fofo we've been talking about. That's that divine guidance. Going within. Always confirm with your higher self. What is the law of the land? What is karma? What is dharma? Do I want to collect anymore? Do I got any more money orders to lose? Listen. This is your happy ending. Understanding you're the magician. You cast the spells. You cast the illusions. That be your message, darling. Hit that like button. Share the video. Leave me a comment. Tell me if it resonates. Love you.